Hi everybody, I'm just making this video to let you guys know that I'm going to be posting a lot of videos on here about tarot cards and tarot reading. I've done this for a couple of years now, and I also wanted to let you guys in on some of the different things that you can actually do with tarot reading. It doesn't have to just be, day-to-day things. You can use tarot reading for spiritual growth. To talk about the past, present, or future. It all depends on you. Also, you can use tarot cards to talk to the dead as well. I've had 4 tarot decks in my life. The one that I use the most is the Aquarian deck. This one right here. I use this one the most. I used to have the Witch's Tarot. I don't know where it is right now. I also used to have the Rider's Waite tarot deck. That's the most common tarot deck that you're pretty much going to find. And I also have, I know I'm gonna mess up the pronunciation really, really bad, but I have the Naxari tarot deck. I probably really messed that up, but I'm going to put a link below of the tarot deck that I'm talking about. And this tarot deck I use to talk to the dead, like ghosts, spirits, any of that kind of thing. I've only used it about 2 times. I think I've only used it about 2 times. When you play with this deck, you can't play with it alone. And you have to make sure that you're in control when you play with this, because on these cards what you'll see is that they can communicate with you. The person that made this deck has a whole guide on how to lay out the whole tarot spread and what placements that you can put them on. But this right here I'm just showing you real quick. Like, for example, let me see real quick. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find one. Because, I mean, they all have different things. Like, okay. Like this one right here. The word on top says suicide. And it has a skull on the bottom, and then it has the letter R on it. So when you lay them out in a spread, you can go by, like, sometimes they'll actually spell out names, and it might even say how somebody died, or like, for example, like this one says suffocation, and it's really hard to see, but there's the letter A on it, and also this right here is a symbol, which some of these can actually be the zodiac symbols as well. Okay, here we go. 1 second. Yeah, like this is attic, and it has the letter U on it. So when you ask different questions, you can, see, you can also take these to different sites and play with them, and, see where maybe somebody died or anything like that. Honestly, I really think that it's really cool. But I'm into a lot of this sort of stuff. I've studied this kind of stuff ever since I was really little. So anyways, so if you're into it, you can also get this kind of deck too. And it even has the actual tarot spread that they use all the way around it. I'm going to put a link below in the description if you guys want to actually get this deck yourself and play with it. You guys can also play with, you guys can talk to the dead also with regular tarot cards. But sometimes people use different tarot cards for different imagery. And so it's a lot easier for people to decipher, like, what's being said or anything like that. So, yep. So I'm just letting you guys know that I'm going to be making more videos on tarot cards, how to read them, what they mean, that kind of thing. So,